and record this? All right, guys. So let me go ahead and record this and spill a little bit of tea for you. So obviously, guys, if you're already part of the Thread Stack Digital Power Bundle guide, jump into it. I created a couple of steps for you. And of course, if you scroll to the bottom, this is my latest step about how to build your own FUD workshop videos with bot. So what does this mean, guys? So imagine you're creating workshops spilling tea, but the tea ain't working. So just imagine you're creating lots of workshops and you creating them, and the tea is fire, but it ain't working. Why? Well, let me go ahead and break it down for you why that is. So this way you could clearly understand what to do and how to solve this problem. Okay. So what you do is the reason why it's not working, it's not because the your tea is not fire. It for all practical purposes, it could be fire. It's just the problem is nobody gets to see the tea, and if it's not properly positioned and if it's not properly targeted in the direction of people who can see it, then of course you're gonna struggle and not getting any leads, no sales, no views, etc. So to solve this problem, guys, just imagine what if you could solve it fairly quick and learn how to package the tea into a video with a fire audio story, and not just a story, but a carousel style video that when constructed together creates a video out of a bunch of pictures. So of course, guys, I have a bunch of flood pictures as well. So if I go to my photos, right, and just kind of quickly look at my pictures, as you can see, there's a bunch of pictures, bunch of screenshots of those workshops. So how do I package them together in a fire looking video, carousel style video with music on top of it, royalty free music, and my audio voice from just like a robot talking, but like perhaps a version of a female voice, and communicating with my audience, and everything gets stitched together into a single video without me actually creating any videos, without me logging into CapCut, and without me having to do anything that is complex. And it's just automatic. All I got to do is just upload those screenshots into a folder on Google Drive, and the automation kicks in, and the rest of the work just gets done for you automatically. The video gets uploaded across multiple platforms, multiple socials. So this way I don't have to spend time having to worry about positioning my videos. Everything gets automatically dropped into Pinterest, into Threads, into Insta, into YouTube, and other socials, guys. You could expand this bot further into any direction. And of course, I highly recommend starting first with using ThreadsBot's socials. It will help you quickly upload content into Insta and Threads. But ideally here, guys, what you want to be doing, you want to be spilling tea, and as you're spilling that tea, a little robot doing the rest of the work for you. So not only do you want this robot to be constructing the tea for you into a formalized video that can be blasted across multiple socials, but you also want to have another bot that reinforces that thread that which was created from you just from this bot that just created that video and uploaded to your socials, but you want another bot that comes back and hits it again and excites people and comes back to your socials, letting people know that you have a workshop scheduled, and gives the name of that workshop, gives the URL of your workshop, so people can quickly jump into it. And instead of seeing zero people in your workshop, you'll start seeing a lot more than zero people. You're gonna see more people joining, because it takes time. Right now, as you can see, I have zero attendees, right? So I was thinking, like, how do I solve that problem? How do I constantly solve the problem without me being kind of a stressing out and trying to figure out, like, oh man, I gotta let people know again about the workshop again. And every week I constantly have to let people know about workshop. I was like, man, there gotta be a better way. There has to be a better way that I could do that without me having to really tell you guys that there's a workshop, other than the fact that all I do is just snap a bunch of pictures together of all those workshops. The video gets constructed automatically and gets uploaded into all of my socials. inviting everybody to my next workshop. So this kind of automation is very interesting. I will take it. I will take it slow, guys, for you. All you need to do is let me know if you guys are interested in this, and if you are, then all you got to do is just answer the questions below. So the questions below are as follows. The questions are like this. So, do you want to learn how to engineer this bot? If yes, respond yes to this step in thread stack and say, I want to learn how to engineer it. Do you want to learn how to craft? I should have correct this. How to craft this bot? That's what I meant to say. How to craft. So engineering and crafting is a different thing, guys. So first is going to be like we could engineer this in a way, in a semi-automated way with a Telegram chatbot where you could communicate. You could tell it what you want, and it will just do it for you. It will build a video for you, and then you just submit it, and it uploads things to socials, and everything is in a single chatbot, um, conversational style chatbot, Telegram chatbot. So, of course, that requires a little bit of engineering, a little bit of thinking. But if you want to learn how to engineer this, uh, definitely respond to this step. Now, after we finish engineering it, it needs to be crafted. So, meaning all the APIs, everything needs to be compiled in a fire-looking automation using Cloudflare and a N8N and a bunch of other pieces of technologies using model context protocol from Anthropic to control those tools and give the bot some freedom to do all sorts of things using several large language models. So if you guys want to learn how to craft it, go ahead and respond in this comment and say yes, I want to learn how to build it after engineering it. So between those first two steps, that will give you the boots of swiftness, like in Minecraft, where you get to actually start operationalizing your T without having to struggle to infinity and being that process prisoner that you are, constantly trying to remember, oh man, I gotta let people know about workshop. Once again, I gotta upload it, man. It's so tiring, it's so exhausting. You don't have to do this. You just take a bunch of screenshots, then boom, 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 boom. You take those screenshots, upload them to Google Drive, and then automation kicks in and does the rest. Why are you working harder when you could be working smarter? Needless to say, guys, if you want to do this manually with CapCut, you most certainly can. And uh, just but kind of understand this how much your marketing game will change if you can operationalize this. Just imagine in workshops where you can. The reason why you do workshops is so this way you can upsell to your followers all sorts of products. If they don't see your workshop, they don't see your products. Capish? So once again, guys, you have your workshop video. You can also advertise it. So once you have that workshop video, guys, you can advertise it internally within FUD. And I literally showed to you right here below in the video right here on the bottom. Take a look at this video. But if what I described is too hard to do automatically, at least try to do it manually, guys, with CapCut. Just be sure to make your video and workshop stand out while showing what FUD is all about. Remember, without showing FUD, your energy gets weaker because you're not showing community. With FUD, you're stronger because you are showing not only your product but also the community. Without community, you will simply work extra harder. With FUD, you get competitive advantage and can quickly outgun who is trying to do this on their own. So with community, you're a lot stronger. Without it, you're weaker. So remember that, guys. Now, this is what once you now, if you didn't want to have this automation and only wanted to have this content distribution strategy executed manually directly on FUD, then you can most certainly use the newly constructed video from this bot and do this manually, upload your T manually. But to do that, you need to create a post on FUD or video and literally share that video directly across all of your guides that you have created and all of your groups that you have created. Here's an example of how I do this. Let's take a look. This is a very unique content distribution strategy, but it can help you with colossal amount of time saved. So go ahead and take a look.
smile lit up. Like a sunrise glow, touch so soft where the seasons flow. We met where the stars take their flight. Every moment with you feels just right. Whisper your name in the rush of the breeze. Love like an ocean rippling with ease. Heartbeats sink into this melody. You and I forever, wild and free. Hands collide like waves.
Born to be alive, born to be alive. You see, we're born, born to be alive. People ask me.
Okay, guys, so now you have seen what it looks like. So definitely begin constructing that bot. If you're interested, let me know if you wanted to learn how to build this bot. And I'll go ahead and I'll quickly build it, and then I'll publish it right here into Threads Bots guide. This is part of the Threads Bots guide. Of course, if you're my subscriber, you'll get access to that guide for so this way you don't have to pay the $19.99. You just pay $14.99 per month as part of being that Thread Stack subscriber. So with that being stated, guys, definitely jump into my threads if you haven't had a chance to take a look at some of those threads, see how I'm blowing up that dog on YouTube, literally like getting insane amount of views, guys. And remember, normalize this. This is what you definitely guys have to normalize. So
Since 1916, in your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head?
So guys, remember, digital faceless marketing is no joke. You have to work out. Also, if you don't work out, it's no different than a physical activity. You have to work out. If you don't work out, you don't get any results, guys. So normalize this. Typical businesses take 3.5 years until they start seeing profitability. This is no different. This is an actual skill, what you're getting, guys. This is advanced hybrid skill that is not taught in college. And guys, also as you go through further, definitely register for my workshop. This is an example of a thread that currently being circulated. And anytime I show a workshop, I drop it over here. But this thread needs to be operationalized by AI chatbots that are constantly motivating people automatically and letting people know, join my workshop, join my workshop, join my workshop. So this is exactly why I created this video, to show you how to like understand how to operationalize this. So this way, next time um, this happens, next time you create a workshop, you don't have to be like, oh damn, I forgot to post it over here, etc. A bot will do that for you. So I do show how to use one of those bots, agentic bots that logs into threads and takes your thread and literally advertises it automatically. So this way, you don't have to actually do this. It just does it automatically, lets people know, oh, join the workshop. Should you still have the link inside of here to include kind of the latest workshop? You definitely want to still have the link in there to let your agent know what that is. But remember, if you don't put it, that link, and just include like a generic kind of a video, join here, whatever, it will be less effective, but it's still good. It's better than nothing, guys. But try to include your customized video from your FOD workshops that is like literally showing people what you offer. In fact, here's what I'm gonna do right now. Kind of show those workshops directly inside of the threads. That creates the actual reasoning for people to join.
Your
If you don't
smile.
show that, if you don't give actual reasoning, and if you don't show
I
pills of
used to.
freedom, if you don't show in a combination of your digital products that you're building, then people are not gonna be they're not gonna have that reason to click on and go through. And remember,
I used.
people lose interest as soon as they see something that is incompatible with them. So if you create long, very long threads, the chances are for
I
somebody
used.
to make it in making it all the way through to the end of the thread um, are very low, guys, unless you position those threads correctly in front of the right
I used.
audience. So initially, my best advice is to start off with very short threads, but a lot of them, like maybe two of them. And so this way, people don't kind of, they can still follow,
I
right?
used to struggle.
And later expand it to bigger threads. Okay, guys? So that is the idea. The only way that's going to happen is if, like, because you can never intertwine every single need within a single thread for your audience. It will never happen, guys. The instant somebody starts reading it, they'll be like, oh, no, that's not what I need. The minute they read like the second thread or something, right? And if you say something wrong that is not correct, then boom, you just like wasted all that time writing anything extra. So what you want to do, you want to use ChatGPT to tell it to construct very good thread for a specific set of audience in a way that would not that would minimize the chances of those audiences bouncing away. And ChatGPT will design and come up with a sequence-based thread for you, specifically for your set of audience, in a positioned way. So, in other words, let's say you found quotes pages, right? So you know that quotes pages is where people hang out. They create quotes, right? But what are they missing? What is the next step that quotes people who hang out on quotes pages missing? They have a problem. They have a a big problem. They don't know how to distribute that content effectively, efficiently, to save time. Perhaps they already conquered the world of quotes pages. They know how to build them manually, but perhaps they're not able to effectively automate it. And as a result of that, they're not getting more leads that they should have. And then what positioning means jumping in front of them and showing your solution, showing your bot. This is an example of what I'm doing directly. This is called positioning. So if you guys want to learn how to position yourself, check out definitely Thread Stack Digital Power Bundle. And by the way, right now, as I'm creating this recording, automatically this recording drops automatically into YouTube without me even thinking anything. That's another automation that you're going to learn how to do. It simplifies time. The more of those types of automations that you introduce in some of your highly kind of pain related pain points, the easier it's going to be for you to make that money, guys, and save time. The minute you start recognizing that is the minute you
I
start
tried them.
making progress. And then you're going to be excited to
I
do
tried.
all sorts of other things and include all
I
sorts of
tried
other
them.
guides, all sorts of other products. But right now, you're not excited
I tried them.
about doing any of that because nothing is operationalized. You don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. You're not seeing
I tried.
anything that's working. You're fully confused and don't have a niche determined. So this is exactly the reason why you want to jump in into Thread Stack, guys, to learn how to develop that niche, to learn how to build your digital product bundle, to learn how to have results like this. So this way people download freebies. And over here, I literally show you how I expand the dog, this dog, to like 10,000 views, guys. 10,000 views and over 150 likes or so. Stupid videos like this, guys. It doesn't take a long amount of effort, guys. All you need to do is learn how to create soul-piercing content, guys.
That's my type. That's my type. That's my type. 8-inch bagel. That's the pipe. I'ma ride it all night. A rich 8-figure. That's my type. That's my type. That's my type. 8-inch bagel. That's the pipe. That's my type. That's my type. Wrist, new whip. Ride around dipped. I can see why all these basic pics. Buzz down wrist, not a buzz down whip. Said I want your man, not a down fist. See a rich.
So guys, start creating soul-piercing content. That's my biggest advice. And start working out too, guys. Start combining your physical workout activities with digital as well.
Hey, I'm just gonna go and fucking ruin everything they're doing. Fuck them. Teach them a lesson that I'm in charge, not them.
So guys, also show people funny moments, humor moments. Start using memes and show them who's the bougie boss mom. And definitely, guys, start showing your journey. So, of course, guys, this is how I'm getting. Definitely go through those threads, guys. See how leads are dropping like manna from the sky. See how the number of subscribers are going up through the roof using some of those strategies, guys. It's absolutely insane. Definitely, guys, start. Don't sleep on those strategies. Analyze those threads, guys. I'm getting insane results, guys. Absolutely insane. I'm using this equation to literally grow my bundle. If you guys want to learn more, just search for assembly equation on in my ChatGPT, in your ChatGPT like this. So open up ChatGPT and just ask a question like, hey, can you tell me about, can you take a look at threads.net at Freedom Fusion System and search for assembly equation or whatever the question that you may have, okay? And then it will find you the relevant thread and you could click on it and literally end up getting those results, okay, guys? Because at this point, you may have a lot of questions. How do you ask those questions? Well, use ChatGPT and use web browser search functionality when asking those questions, okay? So web browser search functionality is very easy to use. You open up ChatGPT, hit web search button, and then type search through threads.com / Freedom Fusion System, and then ask your question, okay? And then it will give you the answer. Of course, learn more about all the other digital power bundle, about ThreadStack and other guides and what they offer. Get familiar with them. And of course, guys, if you also want to save money on your store, I do offer functionality called Freedom Fusion System. It's my CRM. So I have a functionality for you to replace your stand store and beacon with Freedom Fusion System. It has all sorts of bells and whistles in it. And also, if you wanted to resell my Threads Booster and all the other products that are part of ThreadStack, I'll give you 80% access, affiliate rights. So this way you get the 80% when you resell ThreadStack. Plus, you could reuse my content when reselling it. So this way you don't have to create your own. And I have tons of threads, tons of content that you could reuse right away, guys. And yeah, and just what you're going to be selling is the digital power bundle. That includes bots, that includes all sorts of guides, also thousands of workshops, and many premium guides. So that's what ThreadStack is. And of course, you could check out that Gumroad link to learn more.
You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours telling all the bluebirds, the bill and coo birds, pretty little baby. I'm so in love with you.
So guys, start using soul-piercing content. Trust me, it works. It works.
I tried medicine, I tried therapy, I tried somebody else for a couple weeks. Now I know why it's been so hard to breathe. Yeah, I need
So guys, you definitely will need a new bot. So hopefully you guys beginning to understand how powerful this is, guys. Plus, imagine the amount of free time you could get if you operationalize your workflow correctly, guys.
ThreadStack provided everything I need to finally have balanced digital life that I always wanted. Plus, I can afford more travel now too.
So guys, definitely continue looking at threads, continue reading them, continue consuming them, guys. And trust me, you're gonna get ahead of the game exponentially. All you gotta do is read through that and look at all those other soul-piercing content examples so you can recreate them and start blowing up on YouTube and start making progress. Also try this guide
so you don't have to.
if you don't want to sell.
I
If
tried
you
the
don't, I mean,
Master
if you
On
don't want
Site
to
guide
teach
by
but want to
Tanner
sell,
Clemens, so you don't have
then
to.
this is
Let's
definitely
talk.
the guide you want to take a look. And yeah, keep showing your community, guys. Keep showing it. If you're not showing it, people don't have any interest in joining it. They don't have any interest in getting your product. So remember, with the community, you're stronger. Without it, you have crickets. So join FUD, and don't worry, guys. It's not hard. All we gotta do is follow the strategy. There's many different strategies, but those strategies will help you quickly increase views across multiple platforms. And of course, guys, threads. Remember, it's all about the strategy. The strategy makes it super easy, and it's perfect for digital faceless marketers. And it annoys the heck out of them because they don't do that. They don't show the community. They just try to do it on their own. It's completely incompatible with digital faceless marketers who are just trying to trick them out with psychology. You're learning an actual skill here, an actual skill that helps you understand how to solve other people's problems versus tricking people with psychology. So guys, definitely check it out, okay? So anyway, and continue listening and watching this rest of the tea. This is where I take you with me into the city and spill some additional tea. And yeah, guys, this journey could be very difficult. And if you're trying to go through digital faceless marketing on your own and end up getting stuck, well, what can I say? I mean, think about it, Bujimal. You don't really want to be stuck. You want to just follow me and do so across multiple socials, not just on FUD, not just on Threads, but across other socials. So this way, you get unstuck. With ThreadStack, it becomes a lot easier for you to no longer be stuck, especially if you combine it together with Freedom Fusion System, CRM, and yeah, I mean that's ThreadStack is the only digital power bundle that comes with Threads bots, plus community, plus support. So this way, you don't have to be stuck. Plus, it's only $14.99, a good price to pay for not getting stuck, guys. So, with that being stated, that's about it. I'll see you next time, guys.